Welcome to Kanpai News. It is the news in English.
Wait, why are we spooky today?
Spooky news. No, it's not spooky news. Hi everyone, welcome to Kanpai News for the week commencing the 22nd of June, 2025. I am your host, Nasuth. I am joined, as always, by Xeno and, unfortunately, Thaylien has died to an alien attack. Oh no. We'll be forever missed. How are you boys this week?
Hot.
But not as hot as
Not
before.
So hot, surprisingly.
Yeah. If it was too hot, we wouldn't be doing this. My God, it's 25 degrees now. My God, the temperature is just plummeting.
Nice.
I love
it. Nice. Right, well, before it heats up again, let's go ahead and blast through these stories. Starting, we haven't had a death in the news for a while, but unfortunately, the Dark Souls narrator Pik-Sen Lim has passed away at the age of 80. Actress Pik-Sen Lim, known to gamers as the haunting narrator of Dark Souls and Dark Souls 3, passed away on June 9th at the age of 80. Malaysian-born and UK-based, Lim built a prolific screen career with standout roles in Mind Your Language and Doctor Who, as well as recent appearances in Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, Vampire Academy, and The Nevers. Actor Daniel York paid tribute to her on Instagram, recalling her vibrant humor, fierce honesty, and enduring impact on stage and screen. Lim moved to the UK at 16 to pursue acting and remained a beloved figure in British television and theatre for over 5 decades. I think the one she was in Doctor Who was a Tom Baker one, but I could be wrong about that.
I know The Nevers was the last... I think Joss Whedon production before he completely fell out of favor. It was a good show.
Still. Next up, Sanrio invests in Production IG. IG Port, parent of Production IG and Wit Studio, announced a new business alliance with Sanrio, selling 1.6 billion yen, about $11 million US, in shares to the Hello Kitty creator. Sanrio is now IG Port's 4th largest shareholder. The funds will go towards co-productions, creator training, and upgrading animation infrastructure. Wit Studio is currently animating My Melody and Kuromi, debuting on Netflix on July 24th.
That's the stop motion one we talked about last week.
Oh, yeah. Right. Gundam scene gambles with Backlash. Japan's Broadcasting Ethics and Programming Improvement Organization, BPO, flagged a scene from Mobile Suit Gundam G-Quirks in its May newsletter, citing concerns over a high school girl playing online casino games in a late-night anime potentially influencing minors. I thought that was weird. Reactions on Japanese aggregate site Hachima Kiko ranged from mocking to critical, with some commenters slamming the BPO's priorities and others pointing out the show's late night time slot. A rare supportive comment noted that accessing online casinos via smartphones is more realistic than traditional violence. As of now, neither BPO nor the anime's creators have issued further statements.
So we had a death in the news. We've also got another mobile game closure with Black Clover Mobile shuts its Grimoire. Oh gosh, in turn. It's always important to remind everyone of these when they come up because if you invest in a mobile game or a free-to-play game, this is always the risky run. So, Black Clover M, Rise of the Wizard King, will end service globally on August 21st and in Japan on August 20th. The game's final update drops June 26th, adding content from the Sword of the Wizard King film and a special event. Despite a global launch just last November, is that right?
Wow. 2020?
Yeah, no, 2023, November 25th, 2023. So not last November,
okay.
year before.
Yeah, November 4. Yep.
Still not even 2 years. Anyway, despite a global launch just in November 2023, after multiple delays, the Magic RPG never quite found its footing. The mobile game featured full Japanese and English voice casts and support for 8 subtitle languages.
Okay, this is an interesting one. Death Stranding gets animated Detour. A new adult animated film set in the Death Stranding universe is in the works. Penned by Raised by Wolves, writer Aaron Guzikowski, announced by Kojima Productions and Line Mileage. The feature will tell an original story separate from the game's plot. This project joins a separate live-action adaptation in development at Hammerstone Studios, with Pig director Michael Sarnowski at the helm. Hideo Kojima first hinted at the animation in a May interview, although it's still unclear whether the film will be Japanese-produced or Western-made.
I also want to stress when it says adult animated film, it means for adults, not sexual. At least not necessarily.
I don't know about that.
It is Kojima, so
pretty sexy characters.
Right. Dragon Maid flies into theaters. Fuck you, Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll has picked up global theatrical rights, excluding Asia, for Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, A Lonely Dragon Wants to Be Loved. The film's opening in Japan on June 27th with 4DX. What the fuck is 4DX? And MX 4D screenings. What the hell are those? Follows Kana as she's pulled back into the Dragon World by her father, Chaos Forces leader Kanmun Kamui. I think he was okay. With war looming, Miss Kobayashi and friends must mend fractured bonds and stop a hidden force manipulating both realms. The English subtitled film will release in North America with returning cast and Dragon Maid S director Tatsuya Ishihara at the helm. I kind of feel like that should have been 2 separate sentences, but that's besides the point. It's stupid because Crunchyroll has a global theatrical rights, and yet they're not fucking releasing them in anywhere else apart from fucking America, and it pisses me off to no end.
I'm never going to the movie theater again because it's too expensive. Instead, I'll just watch anime. Or I might watch this. A Windbreaker charges into live action. The second season of Windbreaker wrapped with a teaser for a live-action film set to premiere this December. Filmed on location in Okinawa from February to April, the production transformed a local shopping district into a sprawling set. Directed by Kentaro Hagiwara, with a script by Japan Academy Prize winner Yosuke Masaike. The movie, or is it Masaike? I think it's Masaike. The movie is distributed by Warner Brothers. The manga, licensed by Kodansha USA, follows delinquent Haruka Sakura fighting to become the strongest at Furin High, blending action and school brawl drama fans of Tokyo Revengers will enjoy. School brawl drama that fans of Tokyo Revengers will enjoy. They should have added that in there. And if you want to see what I think of the second season of Windbreaker, you'll have to watch the season review in a couple weeks.
Absolutely. So, next up, Demon Slayer's Etiquette Roll Call. Ufotable and Toho Cinemas have created a Demon Slayer theatre etiquette short featuring Tengen Uzui and his wives. Debuting this Friday and running until July 17th in Japanese Toho theatres. The 15-second clip promotes proper conduct before screenings, arriving ahead of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Infinity Castle, the first film in the trilogy releasing July 18th in Japan and worldwide August through September. The short won't play during events with live cast greetings. Basically, it's that thing of, turn your phones off, don't stand up. As a proper British gentleman, I, of course, know about etiquette.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Queen Millennia.
It's why I interrupt Xeno all the time.
I fucking knew that was coming. I just fucking knew. Queen Millennia, Blu-ray set lands September. Sentai Filmworks will release a complete collection Blu-ray of Queen Millennia. Yeah, sorry, it hurts my brain. On September 2nd, featuring all 42 episodes of the 1981 to 1982 anime adaptation of Leiji Matsumoto's classic space opera. The story follows Yayoi Yukino, secretly sent from the planet La Metal?
Or Larmatal.
Larmetal.
Okay, to gather human slaves, who begins to question her mission after bonding with humans. Matsumoto's renowned for works like Captain Harlock, Galaxy Express 999, and Space Battleship Yamamoto. Is celebrated for his epic sci-fi tales. Produced by Toei Animation, Queen Millennia remains a legendary series with a 1982 movie and partial footage later repurposed by Harmony Gold in Captain Harlock and the Queen of 1,000 Years.
There you go.
Larmetal is also the very niche popular music genre where metal singers record with llamas.
Right. So, Return to Silent Hill set to come out in January 2026. This is a story that's been teased for a while. We've reported on this a couple of times now, but never had a solid date beyond any solid details beyond the director. But it's finally been announced that the new live-action Return to Silent Hill film will debut in the US on January 23rd, 2026, according to Deadline. Starring Jeremy Irvin as James and Hannah Emily Anderson as his lost love, the story follows James returning to a town twisted by evil after receiving a mysterious letter. So it's going to be Silent Hill 2. Directed by Christopher Gans, who helmed the 2006 Silent Hill film, the movie features music by series composer Akira Yamaoka and production by Victor Hadida. Filming began in April 2023. Konami also recently teased a new Silent Hill remake in partnership with Bloober Team, creators of the Silent Hill 2 remake, which we covered that a few weeks back, I think.
Keeping up with the horror, though, Cthulhu manga nets Bram Stoker Award. Go Tanabe's manga adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft's The Call of Cthulhu won the Superior Achievement in a Graphic Novel at this year's Bram Stoker Awards, announced June 14th at StokerCon. Nice.
StokerCon!
I didn't actually know that was a thing. Licensed by Dark Horse Comics and released in July 2024, the manga follows Francis Thurston's investigation into cults worshipping the ancient cosmic terror Cthulhu, culminating at the sunken city of R'lyeh.
Yeah.
Tanabe, known for his faithful Lovecraft adaptations, also produced manga versions of The Hound and other stories at the Mountains of Madness, nominated at Angoulême in 2019, The Shadow over Innsmouth, The Colour Out of Space, which is coming on July 1st, and others. His latest works include short stories about Dreamlands and Lovecraft No Ginny. It's a weird way to spell G. Janae? Yeah. So, this guy has a particular specialization in recreating Lovecraft's stories as manga.
And seems to do it pretty well, apparently.
Yeah, to the point of getting awards at different horror conventions. Look forward to his work out there if you like the genre.
Right, Tomino reflects on war, Gundam, and humanity's future. NHK's Newswatch 9 aired a special June 17th interview with Mobile Suit Gundam creator Yoshiyuki Tomino to mark the 80th anniversary of World War II's end. Tomino recounted vivid childhood memories of air raids and the harsh realities of war, explaining how those experiences shaped his creation of Gundam's world, a war driven by industrial and military forces. He emphasized that Gundam's focus isn't just on cool robot battles, but on human cost behind conflict. Tomino also reflected on the current Gundam franchise, noting younger creators lack first-hand war experience, making it difficult to fully convey the gravity of war. Looking ahead, Tomino expressed a desire to create new work addressing ongoing global conflicts like Ukraine and Israel, exploring whether humanity can overcome the cycle of violence. The interview remains available on NHK Plus in Japan through June 24th.
Oh, so it's already probably it's gonna be gone by the time this episode comes out. That's a shame.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll still be on YouTube somewhere if you look. Right, so...
Absolutely. Nothing's ever gone on the internet.
True. Coming towards the end of the news, we've got 2 Pokemon stories. First up, Pokemon's new Catch and Quiz show. The official Pokemon YouTube announced the Gotta Catch 'Em All game show, hosted by Brian David Gilbert, premiering June 2017 at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Pokemon's Twitch channel. The 3-player trivia game challenges contestants to answer questions and catch 4 victory Pokemon, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, to win. Viewers can play along and vote live during the show. I watched a little bit of this video, and I don't know if I'm just an old man, but it didn't make any sense to me. So, but if you kids like Pokemon, if you like your Pokemans, you go watch your Pokemans.
Mm-hmm.
Play the game.
Staying with Pokemon for the last actual news article of today, Pokemon Boy Scouts team up. Also in Pokemon news, the Pokemon franchise and Boy Scouts of Japan launched Aim to be a Pokemon Trainer, a nationwide program running July 2025 through June 2026 in all 47 prefectures. Targeted at roughly 10-year-old boys, no Boy Scout membership required, participants complete 6 outdoor missions like foraging berries, rescuing stuck Pokemon, and wilderness navigation. The program echoes the franchise's original Japanese theme, Mezase Pokemon Master, and promotes hands-on nature skills tied to Pokemon-themed challenges. Dates and locations are available on the official site, if you'd like to see.
Better teach them to look out for snakes in the tall grass.
Yes.
Nobody wants an
Ekans. Or Ekans, as they're known.
Ekans, yeah.
Right, and now it is time for the anime, manga, and novel releases, June 8th to 14th. Bulk of the releases came out on June 17th, with some exception. In anime, Crunchyroll released My Hero Academia Season 7 Part 1 Blu-ray disc for $70. Skyset, I have no idea who they are, released a time slip of 10,000 Years Prime Rose Blu-ray disc for $24. Sentai Filmworks released Toa no Kuon?
I don't know.
Complete Collection Blu-ray disc for $60. And Aniplex of America Made Out Like Bloody Bandits with Windbreaker Season 1 Blu-ray disc for $104. That is ridiculous. I'm sorry, that's a crime.
I like Windbreaker, and I think that's ridiculous. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's only the first half of the season, basically. Right? Because it's a 2-core season. And this is season 1. No, this is
sure, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah,
well, there's gonna be a season 3.
Oh, well,
so
I don't know.
I think it is actually season 1 and season 2. Anyway.
Whatever. Right. Print manga, 7 Seas, releases the 7th Time Loop. The villainess enjoys a carefree life married to her worst enemy, graphic novel 7. And the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You, graphic novel 14, both for $14 each. And After School Etude? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Graphic novel 3 for $15. Yen Press released the 13th Footprint graphic novel 1 hard cover for $18. What the fuck? And Square Enix manga releases Always a Catch, How I Punch My Way into Marrying a Prince, graphic novel 3 for $13.
Nice.
That one sounds interesting.
Oh, Trigun Maximum Deluxe Edition graphic novel 5 for $50. Wow. Oh, hardcover.
Ignoring him.
Still $50.
Ignoring him. In digital manga, 7 Seas releases 7th Time Loop. The villainess enjoys a carefree life married to her worst enemy. Graphic Novel 7 for $10. Yen Press, the 13th Footprint, Graphic Novel 1 for $7. Square Enix, I Always Catch, blah, 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 $8. Viz Media, Kyojin X Graphic Novel 9 for $11. And J Novel Club on June 18th released Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill, Sui's Great Adventure, graphic novel 8 for $9, and I think Nasuth is trying to get my attention.
No, it's just,
Nope,
I saw a title and it made me Dragon Daddy Diaries, A Girl Grows to Greatness.
What?
Dragon Daddy.
I thought the other one that's there amused me. The Eternal Fool's Words of Wisdom, a positively fantastic adventure.
Anyway, in printed novel, Seven Seas releases The Villainess and the Demon Knight Volume 3. The Mimosa, Confessions, Novel 4. And Reborn as a Space Mercenary, I Woke Up Piloting the Strongest Starship Novel 5, all three of them for $16 each.
I tell you what, you give me enough mimosas, I definitely confess things.
In digital novel, Seven Seas releases The Condemned Villainess Goes Back in Time and aims to become the ultimate villain, Novel 5 for $10. And J Novel Club released on June 16th, Arifureta From Commonplace to World's Strongest, Novel 14 for $8, which frankly is too much. They should be paying you. On June 19th, The Banished Former Hero Lives As He Pleases, Novel 5 for $9, which again is too much because, dear God, that anime was garbage. And on June 20th, they released both Chivalry of a Failed Knight, Novel 6, and Haibara's Teenage New Game Plus, Novel 8, both for $10 each.
I think it should be $8 for all of those. I don't know if the intern screwed that up or not.
The interns clearly had a fucking stroke.
So, stupid intern.
Moving on to the facts and rumors.
Oh, we got facts. We actually have facts and rumors? Yeah. My God. Okay. There it goes. Oh, I don't. Are you?
Yes. Scroll up.
I scrolled too far down. Right. So, starting off the facts and rumors with Tokyo Revengers is getting a season 4. And unsurprisingly, this is a fact, because Tokyo Revengers is stupid popular. Yes, Tokyo Revengers Season 4, officially titled War of the Three Titans arc, also known as the Battle of the Three Deities arc, has been confirmed by the anime's official staff. The announcement came from the official website and their X account during an event on June 22nd, 2025. A promotional video and key visual were released, detailing a 2026 premiere window and new cast and staff members. Oh, we covered that one, so you might want to move to...
Yeah, I'm going to move to the next one, but that's okay, because I'm probably reviewing this one in the spring season review. From Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman is getting a season 2 in 2026. And this is a fact. Yes, it's confirmed after season 1 concluded in June 2025, which... Yes, I've actually watched the last of it. Official announcements from the anime's production team and its broadcast platforms confirm Season 2 is scheduled for a 2026 premiere.
Cool.
Oh.
And then the last factual rumor, which really surprised me, Fist of the North Star is getting a remake, and this is a fact. An official announcement was made by Warner Bros. Japan on September 13th, 2023, confirming that a full remake titled Fist of the North Star Hokuto no Ken is in production to commemorate the property's 40th anniversary. Crunchyroll and CBR also reported that production is underway and on this all-new adaptation.
I can't believe we hadn't heard of this before now if it came out
Fantastic.
If it was announced in 2023. Jeez.
Yep. Well, I mean, like, this stuff slips through the gate. I mean, when you got so many fucking Instagram accounts fan wanking over Solo Leveling is the most viewed anime known to all mankind.
Right. That will do it for this week's news. Make sure you stay tuned later this week for Kanpai Cast, where we're just... What did we discuss? Oh, guilty pleasure anime. We mostly brought a lot of ones we haven't really talked about before, I think. So it was a good time. It was a good time.
I wasn't on the last one. We would discuss this one.
Yeah, that was lost.
Yes, that's true. But still, we're recording that next, so, I'm sure it'll be a good time. Yes, 100%. Right.
Anyway.
See you back here next week for more news.
More news.